Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're continuing to play around here with the Imperial Guards. We've got a 2,000 point battle against Necrons here. So this is the army that I built. We're going to play around with, see how we do compared to the last one that was sort of a modified, pre-built force, very infantry focused. This one's a bit more combined arms. We've even got artillery in here, so we'll see how we do. So we are fighting the same Necron army. They were pretty rough. They did kill a lot of our guys, but, you know, they're basic infantry, and as far as the Guard's concerned, that's totally fine. All right, so we've got a Commissar. We have Arcadian Sergeant here, who mainly is used for the special abilities of the ranged accuracy, maybe some ranged armor. Ordinarily, he would give some evasion if he's adjacent to people, so not a huge deal. He's not super helpful other than his abilities, but we can spam him out every single turn, so that's a good thing we can use for probably pairing him up with the heavy weapons like we've done before. Or the tanks, or the artillery, or the Castercan. Like, we can do lots of different things. We've got the Ogrons here, who did a fairly good job in the last fight. We had a couple of them. One of them did get wiped out pretty quickly. The Castercan can actually dish out decent damage. In this case, we've got 3 squads. 2 of them do have the volley guns, with a very cool ability here of the overcharged salvo. And we've got 1 basic one. These guys not quite as good, but there isn't a whole lot of difference. And it does cost 20 points to upgrade to the hotshot volley guns. Mainly it's the ability that's better. I don't know that's really the gun. It's pretty much the same, just get a bit more range with the volley guns. I kind of feel like it's not really worth it for the 20 points, but I like the volley gun better, so I'm willing to spend the points on it. We've got 1 Basilisk. We're running 2 Leman Russ battle tanks, so these are both the Vanquisher variant. So they have the big long-range Vanquisher cannon, which hopefully will help us here fighting against Necrons because they want to engage at range. This gives us a long-range option. So our optimal range there is 7. We can shoot out to 10. We are running with 2 heavy weapon squads. We've got a las cannon and a missile team, just because that's what we could fit. We've got 1 Sentinel with the plasma guns on it. We have 3 shock troops. I think they're just all basic. Yeah, just basic. These guys are cannon fodder. They're here just to absorb shots instead of other people. And we have a Chimera, basic equipment and gear. So this one definitely has performed better. The Necrons, though, can do a lot of damage and can do it from long range. So we'll see how that goes. All right, we're going to set up a skirmish fight to the death as per usual. We might just do the Orc Scrapyard map here. Yeah, probably something like that. So we've got to make a few adjustments here to fight to the death. I would like to maybe try some of the other, because we've done some of these other modes, like Conqueror mode, Strategic Command, Siege, and stuff with the other factions. I just haven't done it with the Imperial Guard yet. Maybe after I do a run-through fighting all the factions, I'll try them out on some of those, and maybe do just random fights and see what we can end up with. So let's pick the Scrapyard. I'm fine with that. So 2,000 points. There's my force. I did make a new 1,000 point army as well that I might use from here on out because I feel like they were a lot better. As far as the Necrons go, I think, yeah, Necron main line is what we've got. These guys do have a lot of long-range firepower. The Annihilation Barge, these Hexmark Destroyers. Actually, this is Hexmark Destroyer, I think. I'm getting confused now. The snipers were definitely a problem. Lots of things causing issues for us. But we're going to fight to the death and see how we do. Now, unfortunately, we do have that range limitation, whereas the Necrons really don't have as much. They can hit really, really hard from long range, so we kind of have to move towards them. We can't really rely on them moving in towards me like we could with, like, the Tyranids. And even the Blood Angels, to an extent, like, a lot of their stuff isn't long range either, so we kind of had to sort of... Like, we're able to have them come into our prepared positions, but I feel like against Necrons, I have to go after them. Some of them will move around and cause some problems for us, but mostly they're just going to like pick us off at range, and if we don't do something about it, we're all going to die. So that's a bit of an issue. Not sure how we want to set up. Last time we did have the bulk of the forces kind of come here, and that's might be what we do again as well. So we do want the heavy weapon squads. We'll throw them into one of the Chimeras. We'll use the basic infantry as kind of a screen. Like, they're completely expendable, so if they die, not a big deal. Artillery will stay back. All that good stuff. Let's just have you set like that. The tanks we probably want forward. And then... Oh, my mouse just jumped around there. If you just kind of hang out here, maybe behind the rock, we can just throw artillery from there, something like that. So we could have 1 tank, another tank, but I do want to keep them together, probably with my Commissar to get the extra health on them. because I feel like that's going to help them weather some of the storm. So they normally, I think, have 300 health, so with the Commissar nearby, that'd be 330. It's not a huge improvement, the 10% extra health, but it's enough to maybe shrug off one more shot before you die, kind of thing. So that is tempting. Sergeant, get over here. Actually, you can go there for now, that's fine. Kasserkin we want back as well, so we can actually get some shots off with them. Only got, what is that, just one squad? I thought we had more than one squad of basic dudes. Yeah, we've got 3. That's what I thought. Alright, so if we roll up with both tanks here, it's going to limit my view because of this. We'll be able to shoot that way, and there, but not really back here. So I think maybe we just make a push with everybody up this way. At least with the bulk of the forces is kind of what I'm thinking. So you don't need to be there. Commissar, hang out. Let's start moving guys over, because we're just going to mainly just flood this right side of the map. We're not really going to do much else. So you could hang back. We'll throw some basic expendable infantry, although that's not a great spot for you. Fine, we'll move you around. Do that. Let's see. Volley guns, right, I think, mostly. Yeah, I guess we can leave you there. It's fine. And Ogren, we want you behind as well. Okay, we'll kind of go with that. Now, in this one, I do have more high priority targets for the Necrons. Actually, it's 4 to 440. Okay, I thought it was 3 to 330. So 400 health on these Vanquishers, so that's pretty decent. Alright.
Heavy weapons.
Let's go ahead and load up. We can load up and drop them off the same turn if we want to.
We've got your firepower.
Don't know if we will.
Pack it up and let's move.
Generally, we're not going to see any enemy forces in the first turn anyway here.
Chimera transport ready.
So let's just go ahead and tear on out here. Alright. I could dump the guys off. If we could put them like here-ish, or we can see that way, but also potentially shoot that way. It's not a terrible idea. If we go up too much further, it's going to be harder to get view both directions, but there might not be much over here anyway, so we might want to only be set up like here, or potentially even like here, to shoot back that way. Let's just kind of see what happens. For now, we'll keep you on board.
Waiting for orders, sir.
Sergeant,
I'll stand in their way if I have.
Now we can only get one benefit from our heroes, so if he's next to somebody and nobody else is, they will get the evasion. But if the Commissar and him are both next to a line of guys, they'll get the Commissar bonus, not his bonus. But we can still give them the ranged armor and efficient accuracy, which is mainly the reason I'm taking him anyway, is for those, not really for anything else.
Whose day are we ruining today?
Tanks. I wouldn't mind getting you out further, but we're a little slow. Let's just try to get up here as far as we can, as fast as we can. Do we want to have somebody scout a little bit? I mean, we can for now. Just grab this. That'll give me some good cover, but also give me some vision. Although as we advance up, it's going to depend. Usually there's going to be stuff out here or here that could maybe shoot in this area, so we could try to huddle there for some vision, potentially.
Awaiting your
infantry.
orders.
Expendable infantry forward.
Discipline, experience, action.
Let's get our Kasserkin up here.
Quickly.
Moving to the battle line.
Yeah, you can go there, I guess.
Basilisk crew at your command.
Take the giant rock.
Victory through discipline.
How far can we get? We can get you in there. Sure, let's do that.
Running.
Hang out in the
Advance.
back like a true hero here with the commissar. So we do have everybody bunched up, so they are connecting, so everyone should get the health bonus.
Let them come.
Overwatch just because it's not really going to matter here, so we'll just auto Overwatch with you. It's fine. We shouldn't see
Widen.
anything here on this first turn anyway. If you heard the tinkling of ice, it is crazy hot, and I'm recording stuff. I'm literally sitting on ice packs. Still very hot here. Okay, we got a variety of things moving around. I'm hoping we can get good use out of the artillery in this. If they do bunch up, we can throw out some shots and hopefully do some damage. It would be fantastic. I would love to have a really effective artillery round. The problem with Necrons, even if we just damage them, I mean, we'll do a good amount of damage, but they heal every turn based on their momentum, so that's a bit of a problem. Alright, I would like to look around a bit. So, Sentinel, you're kind of up. I can't get super far.
Transport awaiting orders.
So I still have enough movement, I could kind of go either way here. Let's just creep up a bit. Yeah, I'm worried they're going to end up shooting me from range, and I'm not even going to see anything coming. You can only get to about here. Okay. Let's have you two fall into this spot. About there-ish. So their optimal range of being 7 is probably past what I can even see here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we can't even see that far.
Rolling out.
We'll double up the tanks over here, I think. So I kind of do need the vision.
Armored Sentinel, ready. Sentinel on the move.
I wonder if I should just rush, because this will give me some protection, except from the flanks. It'd be interesting if there was a mechanic where, like, the more you moved, the more evasion you had. We do start with a little bit of evasion at 10. To get the vision for the tanks, I kind of need it. Alright, we're going to move up. So actually now, if I don't want to, we could shoot instead. 70% accuracy honestly isn't that bad. So we could definitely trash your day. But I could also move in, drop off the heavy weapon squads, and have them shoot as well. You know, not the craziest idea I've ever had. Las cannons deployed. Does put these guys in a very exposed position, though. So if we just want to take a snapshot, 55%. The Plasmancer actually caused a lot of problems for me in the last one. We're at optimal range here, but it's only 55%. You don't have movement left. Alright. I'm going to be super aggressive here, I think. First, we might want to look at taking a shot with the artillery. 40%, 47%. We could go for the multiple shots. So we've got to wait one more turn before we can use that. We could sacrifice movement for 30% bonus. Accuracy, give me like a 77%. There's a chance when we hit a target that will do damage to an adjacent tile. Well, we do a damage to adjacent tile, it's just random, so it might not actually do anything depending on where it goes. Theoretically, we could hit a couple of these guys if we land a shot, but there's no guarantees. We're kind of far back. I don't know that I want to move up super close, though. I can kind of see where my optimal range is about all the way out there. guess we could move up and see what we can get. Because we can move some guys up to sort of cover this. 51, 29, 44. Hexmark Destroyer, I think we've got... Let's send a shot at the Tomb Blades just to see what we can do. Hey, a solid hit. We got the Plasmancer in them. That's very good. I did not expect that to actually land. So you guys... Alright, let's go ahead and set up. 60% on the Destroyer. Good chunk of damage. Let's deploy the missile team. Let's go there.
Pack it up and let's move.
We'll also set up crack missiles. 46%. Come on, give me a shot.
They are returning fire.
Okay, took him out. Didn't get back up. Not bad. We do have you. We could take some long-range shots, but, well, 40% is not awful considering we do shoot a lot.
Which day are we ruining today, sir?
From here, what's our shot? 40%? That might be worth taking at the Plasmancer. We could just Overwatch. Which is about there, at optimal range. They're going to want to come in, but most likely just the Tomb Blades are going to come in, and then we'll take shots at the Tomb Blades. If I want to just hit something important, the Plasmancer is definitely more important. Let's give it a try, see if we get lucky. We've got 2 shots. Theoretically, that means one of them should land.
On the way?
Okay. 59 health left, still dangerous. I mean, we could try that. Kasserkin could probably also get shots off, but they're really far away. They're probably out of effective range. I should have probably moved him up to give them an accuracy buff. What I'm going to do for the tanks is give them the ranged armor, I think. So we'll see if anybody else wants to move up, and then I'll give them the ranged armor bonus. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me.
Transport awaiting orders.
I mean, I feel like we could probably take out the Plasmancer, because we shoot 16 times, 70%, so 1 out of 5 should hit. It means we're only going to, well, okay, we're only going to land 3 shots, probably. That's 20-some damage. So fine, go for the Tomb Blades, I guess. Better shot chance there, did take out 1. That's a lot fewer guns in our direction. Unfortunately, I feel like these guys are a bit exposed, but anything that's out here should be out of position. Anything back here is a bit out of position. It's only stuff coming through that's going to be a problem. We saw there was probably something out there. Infantry. So we do want to kind of connect everybody here.
What next, sir?
I'll probably just use you guys to do that. I don't think we can get any shots at all. Yeah, we can't see very far, it looks like.
With precision.
Hang out behind the tanks for now. We want to keep these Kasserkins safe. Once we get closer, we can use them a lot more effectively. So out to 8, potentially.
We'll
Set up
deny
about
them
6.
this ground.
Guys, just run on up so we've got a connection here. We'll get the Commissar involved as well.
Yeah?
Yeah, just run there is fine. I don't know if that actually counts as cover right there. It's kind of hard to tell on the map sometimes. This squad. So again, we're just using our basic dudes as meat shields pretty much. Although we do have our heavy weapons out forward, which probably is going to mean they're going to die. Which is a shame. I would rather they don't. I'm just hoping there isn't a whole lot that's going to target them. But the Plasmancer could come up and just immediately drop a nuke on me here, which I'm not going to be happy about.
Victory through discipline.
Get you up. Gotta remember we also have this ability. It doesn't help a whole lot for ranged. We've got the crit chance bonus. It's something, but it's not super fantastic, honestly. Here, if you want to just charge in like complete maniacs.
Where do you need us, sir?
I don't know. Do we want to go in the middle? I guess we'll move up. We'll drop an Overwatch over here as well. We're kind of back a little bit, so hopefully they'll prioritize the front, although I would like my Sentinel to survive if possible. So this one, we go to 7. Optimal's only 3, which is right there. We'll go out like 6-ish.
Kill
something like
zone
that.
established.
Alright, so just my officers. Sergeant, let's go ahead and give everybody some ranged armor around me, mainly for the tanks. Did that even help the tanks? I'm not sure it helped the tanks. Infantry. It's only infantry. Well, still, we got the Ogren, we got the Karskin, and the Commissar. Commissar. We could move over. Again, like I said, I'm not sure if this actually counts as terrain. Like, it looks like it should. Oh, it's a little orc outhouse. So if we moved there, it looks like we should have some cover, but again, it's sometimes unclear. So we could just move on in. Yeah, for now. Instead of just dropping some close-range bolt pistol overwatches that aren't going to do anything, we'll do that. Alright, so we do have a decent amount of fire there. Mainly the heavy weapons are deployed out front. Over here, they shouldn't see a whole lot unless they get in to try to get shots. Probably my Sentinel's going to draw most of the fire, and then there's these guys giving some backup. But yeah, from here we can't see a whole lot. But I think there's something out there. Really wish to be able to kill that Plasmancer as well. I'm hoping that like his big ability is on a cooldown and he can't just drop a nuke on me here immediately. Camera's really interested in showing me some tracks in the dirt over there, apparently. Okay, we got stuff on the move, including the leader. Walking into some shots. We've got probably a really bad hit chance there, but I might be able to drop him if we can land some hits. That's got to be really close. Didn't he only have 50 health left? I mean, he did heal some, though. What are you left with? Yep, he's dropping the nuke on us. So it's not on a cooldown at all. Just wipe my las cannon out. Did you kill my heavy weapons? All of them? No. A couple missile guys left. One missile guy left. Alright, missile guys left. Is dead. Alright, well, so much for my heavy weapon squads. Which is unfortunate. Annihilation Barge kind of needs to go, as does the Plasmancer. I mean, really everything up here needs to die. And these guys need to die as well. Did you just blow up my Chimera with one shot? He did. Yeah, that's why these things are so insanely dangerous. And I think the exploding Chimera killed the guardsman next to it.
Enemies fortifying nearby.
So we've lost some cannon fodder troops. We've also lost some of our good units. I was a bit aggressive with placement. That was really effective ranged hit too. Just getting abused here pretty roughly. Yeah, so they got gunned down. The Chimera blew up and wiped this entire squad out. Okay, that sucks. Unfortunate. Well, we do have our secondary guns and stuff on the tanks. Can we do a good job doing some damage from here? I don't know. Let's see.
Waiting for orders, sir.
Does this only affect infantry? Yes, we only give the accuracy to infantry nearby. So we could move the Kasserkin over to give them the accuracy bonus as well. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I'm tempted to go with armor again because we're just going to keep getting pounded, but let's go with some
Make
accuracy.
every shot count.
Let's take a look at what my artillery can do. We do have a bunch here. Go for the center. It's not going to do much, but it will damage everybody around, potentially. Or we go for the cluster out there, 61%. This is tempting. Like, we could actually fire 3 times at them, potentially. Yeah, I think we might do that. You got pretty wrecked. Because maybe we can take out a lot of this stuff with our tools we have at our disposal here. Although we've lost a lot of firepower. We'll probably have to like move in to do much damage. So the Annihilation Barge is a problem. These guys are a big problem. Tank shot at the Annihilation Barge, 75%. It's not as much damage as I was hoping. But let's go for it.
Phantom shields active.
Good hit. So Las Cannon wants to be at 5. So we just move up 1. We should have a good Las Cannon shot as well. 90%.
Firing cannon.
Okay. So we're actually a little close here, but still 75%. Come on. We can blow this thing up, it will damage everybody around it.
Rolling out.
So again, we'll go Las Cannon, follow up. We still have the heavy bolters.
Taking fire.
Okay, decent amount of damage around. That did take out the Plasmancers, so that saves us a bit. So we've got the heavy bolters. We could definitely go for the Praetorians. They're going to be a problem. I do want to kill the Overlord too, though. We've got the Kasserkin. We could potentially charge in with the Ogren. We could even charge in with the Commissar, but Praetorians are going to be trouble. What's optimal range here? 4. So, Bolter, what's your damage estimate on the Lord here? Potentially 140 damage. Like, that's like best case scenario. Probably take out the Tomb Blades too. We could move in to bolter the Tomb Blades. But if we're going to fire up the heavy bolters, I think we got to focus on other stuff. We do have frag here. So let's move on up. Get a frag off on these Praetorians. Just to soften them up before we do anything else. Then I want you guys out of the way. Oh, we do have guys over here. We've got some Immortals sneaking around the flank here. Definitely a little problem.
Waiting for orders, sir.
Use my ability. I don't have much for you to do. Let's just get you out of the way
I'll
here
stand
temporarily.
in their way if I have to.
Can always kind of move back. If you were to target the Overlord, we can get good shots back there. Take a shot, back off.
Quickly.
Use my ability to try to do as much damage as possible to him. Let's just see what we can do. What's our accuracy looking like? 70%? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's get extra shots and armor piercing. Go for the Overlord.
Keep firing until your barrel glows.
Okay, pretty good amount of fire there. Over half his health down. Back up. Although, honestly, most of the Necrons want to be at range. So taking a bit of range doesn't necessarily help us. I can't quite make it into a good spot here. Make the move. %51%. Is it because you're in the way? Kind of.
Rolling out.
Alright. Oh, what do we just spot back here? Lich Guard. Okay. So you should have a better shot now. 60%. Let's go ahead and use the ability. Overcharge salvo. Light up the Overlord, please. You say that, but she just died. Good job, guys. Okay. Now,
Whose day are we rooting today, sir?
heavy bolters. Take out the Tomb Blades.
Rolling out.
Don't have great tools to deal with the Locust Heavy Destroyers. That is a problem. Got bolter fire, and that's it. We still have the Commissar and the Ogren squad. Ogrens, I don't suppose you could, like, charge into these guys, could you? Nope, they're out of range. We could move up and shoot them. Let's do that. Just move on in. We'll use our big auto shotguns to spread some damage around before we try the bolters or something else. Got the accuracy bonus, so come on. Nice. Big chunk of damage. Bolters. Wipe them out, please. Ah, you didn't kill them all. One of them got back up. That is disappointing. Do you have a command point? For one point, we can transport somebody around, and then they heal like 10%, so it's not really much of anything. Didn't use my ability here. Again, I keep forgetting about it. The range, the 10% extra crit chance isn't like a huge thing, though, honestly. We could wipe them out.
Awaiting your orders.
Like, you guys could probably take them down, right? No, they've got a lot of health. This squad could probably do it. Let's come on over. Let's try to just gun them down before they come in. We'll drop artillery out over there. Probably blast and grenade them as well, I think. So these are the basic guys. One left. Okay, hide behind the tank. Which of course means they're going to target the vehicles. The vehicles will blow up and kill everybody next to them, but, you know, it's kind of how it goes.
Victory through discipline.
Don't really have a way for you to get anywhere useful, do I? Not really. I don't know that I want you out front either. You, I'm probably going to move.
Advance.
If I could get another command point, we could call in an airstrike, but I don't think that's going to happen. You just move over, away from the edge. Okay. So now I could go ahead and mop them up. I think I will, just because... still a lot of crap back there.
Firing!
Take them out. Huge amount of fire, just drop one dude. Head to the center, we're going to use you for some vision.
For Emperor and Imperium.
So we still have the plasma gun, we could blast them to do some damage, maybe back them off. We could move you out to hit the Locust Heavy Destroyers, but they'll probably just back off and then blast you to pieces. But that's better than losing a tank. So here, we do have the 61%. So if we go with the 3 shots, maybe we can do some good damage. I'm going to prioritize the Immortals. See if we get lucky with the artillery. That's a complete miss. Another complete miss. Another complete miss. That's terrible. We missed 3 shots with a 61% chance to hit. Absolutely awful. Completely terrible. We're going to back off just in case.
Orders received.
Do have a heavy bolter on there, but that's about it. Yeah, I was hoping we'd actually do some damage back there. Even if we didn't kill much, just any kind of damage would be fantastic. Now, I could blast the crap out of these guys. We could overcharge and get a hit, but I don't think we're even going to kill one of them. So, like, we could come out, get a good shot. We could overcharge, tag them. I could even push in on them a little bit afterwards. Or we do that to the Praetorians. If I leave as it is, the Praetorians probably just come over and kill these basic infantry, who are not a problem, but they could jump in over here and cause some issues. Like, they might go for the Kasserkin, something like that.
Discipline, experience, action.
Armored
So I hate
Sentinel
leaving
ready.
them. Seems like even if I move, I don't get a great shot. 60%. Like, maybe I take out one. This does do splash damage, though, if we can land a hit. We could back off, overcharge, get really good hits on the Praetorians. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Probably I should go after the Destroyers. I just think we're going to do that much damage. 70%. Let's go supercharge. Hopefully I don't do any damage to myself. I did. That's too bad. The 2 hits took out quite a few. Most got... I think we killed 2 or 3 there, and then they got up 2. So 2 died and got up, I think, the 38 healths. So we killed 1 who didn't get up. Then... like, everything can kill me. Got death marks over here, causing problems. Let's just go here. We have a little bit of cover. See what we're dealing with.
I've got it from here.
If we come down, we're connected, so we should get the health bonus, but we're then kind of standing out in the open a bit. Whereas here, we're mostly covered. They're probably going to want to back off, probably shoot a tank, something like that. They might go for the Ogren, though. We're nowhere near getting a second command point, so I think we just kind of hang out. I could use the ability, but honestly, it's just not very good. So we'll drop a little Overwatch there and just kind of weather the storm. See if they just go for the infantry there. Yeah.
We'll get them back.
They did not, actually. I thought they were going to. They shot at the Sentinel. Probably a better choice anyway. You should have a bad shot chance here, but...
Taking fire!
didn't look like it. Our guys die so quickly. Just those basic infantry are so squishy. Pushing in pretty hard here. Well, there goes my Sentinel. Got a few infantry left there. Yeah, they went for a big snipe on the Ogren. Interesting choice. Snipers in the back are definitely
Another of
trouble.
them spotted. Over there.
Also going for the Ogren.
Stop shooting at me!
I swear you couldn't teleport and shoot, or shoot and teleport in the same turn before with the death marks. So I feel like that's been changed at some point. Okay, we do have 2 Ogryn left.
What you want?
We could charge... Actually, we could charge through these guys into the Locust Heavy Destroyers. That'll affect my shot chance, though, so maybe we take the shot at them first. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. We could move over, get another... Yeah, let's get over here. Let's get another accuracy bonus on these Kasrkin.
Make every shot count!
You... I don't know what we're going to do with you yet. Artillery. We can get an accurate shot at somebody. I don't think we're going to kill anything, but we could take a shot.
Shaker is ready.
60%. I mean, we don't move, we could get a 90% with this. Let's go ahead and do that. There's a chance we hit both. Hey, look at that. Nice. That's what I needed last turn, though, was a bit of damage there. Good damage on both of them, actually. That was pretty nice. Now I kind of want to prioritize killing them off. So we only have the big guns here for the time being. What's our shot chance? 95%. Send it. Was that a kill? It was. Didn't get back up.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
100%. Can't miss. Okay, yeah, go for it. He got back up. You know, in which case, I'm ready to just furious charge him. We'll charge through, just send it. Send the Ogryns in. Do some damage. Smack him down. Alright, so we got rid of that, and we did some damage on the way. And now we've got some vision in the back.
For the Emperor!
Just the snipers. Keep an eye on you for now. Okay, the tanks have shot, so I probably want to pull them back. I do have a frag grenade here. So let's frag the Immortals, I think. It's 12 to 17. That should kill some of them.
Taking fire.
They're just going to get back up, probably. Yeah, at least one of them did. Okay. How long's the cooldown? So next turn we'll have the las cannons and the heavy bolters up. We probably want to get the tanks out of here. We can play around with stuff after that. Lich Guard are definitely a problem. And these guys over here are actually a problem too. Kasrkin. Like, we can move you past. Get shots back there. Take out the Immortals.
Quickly!
Let's do that. We're not engaged in close combat, so we should be okay for shots. Yeah, we can't even miss our shots here.
We
So,
never
go for it.
Taking fire.
Okay, we wiped them. One gets up. Next squad. We'll prioritize the Praetorians, I guess. %. We don't need to use my ability here. Let's just burn them down, hopefully. Or not. God, these guys are so resilient. Let's back off. Doesn't leave me a whole lot. Could send in the Commissar. You've used your ability, so we just have some movement.
Where do you need us, sir?
I mean, we can bring you over to also
precision.
try to take out the Praetorians. We're kind of split up now, but we're creating a bunch of havoc in their lines, so... 70%. Just go for it. God, they keep getting up. It's frustrating.
Waiting for orders, sir.
Let's put you
I'll
next to
stand
these
in their
guys.
way
They
if
have a
I
little bit of
to.
evasion if they get shot at. Commissar, are you all
through
that's left?
discipline.
I think you are, right? Now we've got the infantry squad here. I mean, we could bring them over to take some pot shots at these guys, but we can get you in and get a close combat attack off.
Advance.
I think that's worth doing to finish them off, I hope. They're softened up enough. They've died before, so come on.
Flee or be cut down where you stand.
Don't get up. Alright. Be ready
With
for the Lich
conviction.
Guard. You poor buggers, I think you're just going to stay put. Lich Guard will probably go for my Commissar to try to get a kill,
Discipline,
I would imagine.
experience, action.
He might get shot a bunch beforehand. We've taken out most of the major threats except for the snipers. So, tanks. Well, we do have this Immortal Squad too over here. We can move out, shoot, go back. It's not going to do much. Let's get back in position where we theoretically have cover on the corner of this wall. So, tanks, I want you to pull back. The question is just where. We could maybe tempt the Immortals to shoot at my tank rather than my infantry, not that it really matters much. And you give the bonus, like, no matter what, right? Yeah, battle line, extra evasion. The 5 evasion is not going to matter on these tanks, though, because they're literally have 0 evasion. Let's move up next to the Commissar. Maybe they'll go for the tank instead of the Commissar. I don't know. But we'll get the extra health over there. We've got the evasion here. It's at least something. Too bad we lost the heavy weapon squad so early on. But I think we're doing okay, despite having lost those guys and engaging. But these snipers could still be trouble. If I can see them, we could try to drop artillery on them.
They're shooting back!
Right, like one guy survived that slaughter. Yes, waste your shots on regular humans.
Taking fire!
Okay, that was actually really effective. Well, so much for that squad. It was literally just pools of blood and nothing else. Well, going for the Casterkin, that's going to suck. We're not going to get a good view here, though. I don't think that killed anybody. I think we've got 30 or 40 health. Snipers, though, doing weird stuff. But I think we send the Ogren after the snipers.
They give themselves away too easily.
Okay. The one Ogren that's left against the snipers. Yeah, so my Casterkin here got nailed a little bit by the snipers. We lost a couple guys. We do have all of our guns up and ready. We've got our Commissar ready to beat on stuff as well. First things first, if I'm going to drop artillery, I kind of feel like we want to drop it on snipers. Currently looking at, well, I do have the 3 shots, but there's no like big good clusters. 59, we're a bit out of range though, I think, right? Yeah, if I move up, we should have a better shot chance than that, I think. Although we do get a bonus when we hit targets on successive turns. So, yeah, we actually lost a percent by moving up. We can still fire 3 times. Hoping that I don't hit my own guys. Let's just send it. Hey, direct hit. Look at that. We wiped him out. And nobody got back up? Well, that's crazy. Okay. Can you see the other snipers? Yes, they went way in the back. So I can get up into shotgun range barely and do some damage to them, but it's not going to be a lot. But it's better than nothing.
What next, sir?
Do you have a grenade?
Moving to the battle line.
So even though there's only 1 guy left, we still get a full strength grenade. So let's send that.
Grenade!
Taking fire.
Back up for the moment. Not
Waiting
ideal.
for orders, sir.
This whole situation's not ideal. These guys, actually, you're not even looking at my squad, are you? So I could just kind of move these Casterkin away. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. We'll probably do that then.
Where do you need us, sir?
So you would like to go pick off the Immortal. Alright, down. Not getting back up. Okay. The squad died, we don't have a grenade option there. We still have a couple more squads of Casterkin. Could fire big shells into the Lich Guard too. I don't know if that's our best course of action. Tell you what,
Rolling out.
let's roll up. Las cannon,
Firing cannon.
eat it. Got back up. Is there splash damage on this? No, there is no splash damage on this. I might want the bolter for the Lich Guard too. Only got 3 movement left.
Rolling out.
55%. So we can take a 65, then move closer, then light him up with the bolters as well. Nuked him, he gets back on his feet. Light him up with the bolters. Dropped another one, you just get back up. But each individual model can only get up once in a turn. So I guess that's theoretically progress.
Victory through discipline.
I do have 2 command points. We could call in a strafe, but I can only hit like 1 target. There's no bunched up guys. They're too far away for me to hit both of these. It's got to be within 3 tiles. I could just wade in and just chop these guys to pieces. Or we could come in and wail on the Lich Guard from behind.
Discipline, experience.
We still have the 2
action.
Casterkin. Alright, Commissar. Charge on over here. Let's deal with this squad. They're softened up enough. Even with you getting up.
Flee or be cut down where you stand.
Hopefully that's it. No, one gets up. Fine, you can be stuck in combat with my commissar then. Probably want to do is have these guys shoot the Lich Guard. I'm curious, let's see. Any hostile that enters the tile. If we can just play this adjacent to somebody, but I don't know that I want to try that right this moment. Alright, let's fire up the hotshots. %. Okay, that one's actually dead. You need to get a bit further away, though. These guys took a lot of damage. We might as well go ahead and use their ability, because they might not be able to survive too much longer. 80%. Let's go ahead and send it. Extra attack, some extra armor piercing.
Keep firing until your barrel glows.
There's one more. Didn't get back up. So we still have the tank. We've got the guns on the tank we could do stuff with.
Whose day are
I
we
would
ruling today?
kind of like... I mean, while we're here, we could go ahead and move on through. Bolter, 75%, sure. Now we only got one. So I'd kind of like to use the las cannon and the big gun back here. Just to screw with the snipers. So we're leaving like a few little individual dribs and drabs of these guys just because it's so hard to take them out. Big gun. Okay, he didn't get back up. Las cannon.
Firing cannon.
He did, but we did get a surge.
Bring down their defenses.
We could blast them. Chances aren't great. Let's just fire another big cannon round over here. Ah, we missed. That's too bad.
Waiting for orders, sir.
Alright, Cadian Sergeant. We could do an attack.
Waiting for orders, sir.
The last pistol I have is pretty crappy. Even if we land shots at 0 to 1 damage, so we could go in with a chainsword. Unfortunately, well, I've got the movement. We could actually get around at the flank. So we could actually get a free hit on them, so I might as well.
I'll stand in their way if I have to.
So from here, we can hit
Hit 'em
them.
where it
Maybe we get
hurts.
one. I mean, he didn't get back up, so that's a good thing. He's in a position where these guys could just wreck him. But we've got him tied up. So these guys over here are actually a big problem now. You're going to die, 100%. We have some movement options available if we want to reposition a bit,
Where do you need us, sir?
which we might want to do just to get the bonus for the extra health. Could at least get 2 of the Castergun to get the extra health. Okay,
What you want?
so we can bash some warriors, or we can run over and shotgun in the face some of these guys. I think we shotgun in the face some of these guys. That would be in range, right? 1 to 4. It'd be 3.
Running.
Let's go for it. They're going to want to teleport away and probably snipe him. but it's a good distraction. Accuracy's not great. Okay, we got a little bit of damage on him. Does leave the warriors, the immortals, still causing some trouble. So still a lot of damage potential out there with the Necrons that are left. We've taken out most of the major threats. Snipers and immortals still, and we knew that was going to happen. But even the regular warriors can actually do a lot of damage with their shots.
Stop shooting at me!
Yeah, my poor Ogren. He did as he was told. Torrens are gone. Snipers not doing much to the tank. Good. They teleport somewhere. This might hurt. Do we get a counterattack? I do! Look at that. I actually took him out. Good job. I didn't expect you to survive. Okay. Immortals on the flank are definitely a problem. Sniper's still hanging out, Warrior's still hanging out. We could call in an airstrike, but we need vision on stuff. I only have the big gun here. Where did the snipers go? There you are, you evil little bastards.
Rolling out.
Alright. Can see them, so we can drop artillery on them.
Basilisk crew at your command.
So we do have a target. We could fire 3 times, potentially, over here at the snipers. Wait, we saw them, now we can't see them. How can we not see them? They were right there. Crap. We moved too far away, trying to get optimal shots. Can I get somebody else over to shoot? Like, if we fire artillery, I kind of feel like we want to go for the snipers rather than anything else.
Whose day are we ruining today?
We could also just go for the immortals. Alright. We could get in and take some shots there.
Discipline, experience, action.
So we are the longer ranged unit. Let's come on up. Give everybody an accuracy bonus. So that's what I'm going to do. I think, rather than taking a few pistol shots with this guy. So let's have some
Make every shot count.
extra accuracy for the Casterkin. Let's duck out of the way. Did a really good job taking those guys out. I appreciate it. You already moved everything you can. 56% is not great, but we can't get anything else, so we'll take it. Oh, there they are. I can see them now. Since we have vision for whatever reason now, and we didn't before. Artillery, 59%. Yeah, I mean, we could take the 3 shots here, hoping for the best. It does decrease my hit chance, right? Equally likely to hit the selected tile and 8 surrounding. Yeah, we're probably better off just going for the shot and hope for the best. 60%, come on, we gotta land some of these. Direct hit. 2 get back up. You're the short range guys. Is that even in range? It is, barely.
Where do you need us, sir?
Can soften them up here first, then use them. Yeah, I swear fewer of them are coming back from the dead now, for whatever reason. 59%, let's go for it. to get back up.
Waiting for orders, sir.
Commissar, we can get in range to take a couple pistol shots. We could also just call an airstrike in on them. But if I'm going to airstrike anything, I think we just airstrike these guys, because they're kind of a major threat that's left. So we'll just throw a bunch of fire through here.
The skies and rain doom upon them.
Just level that whole side. Only one left. Okay. Sounds like a job for you. Are you going to lose vision from here? Yes, you are. Okay, we'll have to take a slightly suboptimal shot. That's fine. 80%. Come on. Already died once, so that's it for you.
Rolling out.
Victory through discipline.
Could still get up and do some bolt pistol shots. We still have you for a cannon shot. We might as well.
Firing
Send it.
cannon.
One sniper left. So all we have left is the Commissar, who can move up and take a single bolt pistol shot at the sniper, and that's it. We already killed him once with the artillery, but he's got 20 health, so yeah, I can't actually kill him.
My authority is inviolate.
Just damage you a little bit. But you are probably going to want to run at this point, because we're all fairly close. Or you might just shoot at the tank. I don't know. Do whatever you want.
Stepping back.
Okay. Took the hit like champs. Where are you going? Running back to shoot my Commissar? You missed! We're too close, maybe, as part of it. Alright, Commissar.
Advance.
Charge him down, kill him with the chainsword. That is how this ends on this side. Get up again, I'll chainsword you again. Ah, we're ready for it, so we didn't do it. Alright, we've got the warriors over there. We'll try to drop artillery on them.
Earthshaker is ready.
And we can actually get an accuracy bonus here. 70%. Yeah, let's get 100%. This will do it. We can't miss. Unless they get up after, that should be it. Hey, here we go. Alright, we did take a decent amount of damage, but we took more damage in the last one, I think, for the army. Well, we still lost quite a bit. Losing the heavy weapon squads, Chimera, 3, all my basic infantry guys got killed, but they're so weak. We did lose our Ogrons, but they did a really good job beforehand, doing a lot of good damage for us. Didn't get any kills, but they did a lot of good damage. Sentinel also did good scouting, not a lot of damage, but did good scouting for us. The Chimera unfortunately blew up and killed one of his friends, so I feel like this was an easier fight than the last one against the same Necron army. Because we had a bit more firepower and ability to do stuff, even having lost the heavy weapon squads right off the bat. I slightly regret putting them out in a really aggressive position, but we did get good damage early on targets that were really dangerous. If I'd killed the Plasmancer as well in that first turn, I think it would have made a big difference. So if we'd been able to get just a little bit more damage out, I think it would have helped us a lot. But all the Castricans survived, very surprisingly, did good damage. Basilisk got a couple kills there. We did a lot of good damage with the tanks. So yeah, a pretty good result overall. So I think this works, but Necrons are always the toughest to fight against, it seems like, especially with, I mean, any other army. Tau might also be trouble because they also can hit really hard at long range, but I feel like the Necrons are just frustrating to fight sometimes because they keep coming back from the dead too. We'll see how it goes when we get to the Tau. But next up, we'll do a 3,000 point battle of the Imperial Guard against the Necrons and see how we do. That army is very focused on tanks, which are going to be like attracting a lot of fire, and I'm worried that they're going to get wrecked pretty quick. But we'll see how it goes. That'll be next time. So this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I will see you next time. Until then, have a good one.